Hi everyone. Hope everyone is good and well. I'm just waiting for a few people to still join. Oh, Quibus. Nice seeing you.
Goeienaand. Hier het 'n heerlike koel Franskraal, maar ek moet dit vir jou wys. Vuurtjie brand daarom.
Oh, very nice. Hello, how are you?
Fine, and you?
Fine, thank you. Yeah, it's a nice summer day today, huh?
Can we ask questions tonight?
Yeah, we definitely will. I just want to go through a quick, through a few basics, but I won't take too long to do that. And then I think it will be good. You know, I know a lot of people's got questions, and we can maybe go through a few questions and answers. I hope I can answer it. If I can't, I'll come back to you then again. But yes, definitely, it would be a good session, I think.
Okay. Maybe Marcel can answer the questions.
Okay.
He wants to know about upgrade. So I'm sure you're going to talk about that tonight.
About upgrading.
Yeah, but wou Marcel gewees het?
Is Marcel
Yeah,
joining?
I wanted to know. Sorry, say again?
Is Marcel joining tonight?
No, he's asked whether it's better to upgrade to
The next
level gold now, or is it better to sponsor somebody with that and build your downline?
Yeah.
Just think about that. Think about that.
Let's get to that question at the end. Okay. Because
Okay.
I don't think there's a right or a wrong. But yeah, let's get to that question at the end.
Okay.
Hi, Shane. How you doing? Good. Hello, everyone. Hope you're well.
Good evening.
Hello. So I'm just waiting for a few people to join still, and then I'll quickly start.
Hulle moet nou luister.
Ja, nee, wat dan is daar ander ouens. Ek is besig om te kyk na 'n webbladsy ding wat ek wil wat ek besig om te probeer in mekaar sit om die ding weer te versprei, dat ek nie net onder die ouens wat ek ken dit versprei nie, maar ek sal kyk hoe dit werk en ek julle weet.
Vra hom of hy gaan luister.
Hy sê mos, hulle is besig met 'n braai.
Oh.
Ek het dit ons mute.
Legend.
Okay.
Ja, ek gaan sommer luister van my kantoor. Ja. Kan.
Gerrit, hallo.
Is that?
Lyk dit?
Good in you.
Ek is saam met Ma op hom, hoor.
Okay, no, it's fine.
Okay.
Is there any new people here tonight for the first time?
Yes, we are first time. It's Graham and Marga.
Okay. And Don? And Shane? Okay. So what I'll do, I'm going to start so long. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have these meetings every Tuesday, and we're going to have a beginners and introduction to new partners that join our team. Just to go through a few basics and what is important to start off with. So I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to quickly go through a few basics and some background about myself. And then if there's any time left, if there's people that want to ask some questions, then we can go through a few questions and answers. And this meeting we'll do every Tuesday, and then we also have a strategy meeting on Thursday nights, where we're going to do all the strategies and how to do what, and go into the deeper advanced stuff. I'm also planning on having a prospect meeting. I'm not sure yet when that will be. Is that if guys have, or if any of the members have any prospects and that they want more information and they don't know yet what to say or what to do, then what we're going to do is we'll have a Zoom meeting where everybody can bring new prospects, and we'll focus on them and explaining the business, how it works, and exactly like if we call somebody and explain everything. So even if we have like 10 or 12 prospects for the night, I mean, that would be awesome as well. But I'll put the information on the group. How do I mute everyone? All right, so let me start off. My name is Gerrit, and thank you for everyone's time, and thank you for being here. And that shows me that you want to know more and you want to make your business work. So just a little bit of background about myself is I'm a senior software developer, and I joined this business about six weeks ago. And with the COVID and everything in the world that's going on, it's very uncertain times. And I was introduced to this business by Richard, and that was about December last year, before I went on holiday. And he showed me, quickly what's it about. Gave me some information, and what I did is I loved writing on a whiteboard and patterns. So I took the business model, and I went through it, and I saw a lot of potential that you can use by building the business and what you can get out of it. So I started about 6 weeks ago, and I think at the moment we are about 225 new partners in just 6 weeks. So we are growing immensely. It's really crazy. So at the point I had to start, really putting in some structures to make sure that, because for me everyone is important, and by helping others and by helping your new partners, that's the name of the game. By helping them, you'll help yourself as well. And that's why what I love about this business is, I just love, if somebody calls me and they're so excited and say, I don't know, I got some money and I don't know how did it happen. Please tell me, how did this happen? And they're very excited about, their first partner that joined. So that gets me excited as well. So I joined about 6 weeks ago, and the reason I joined was when we started with lockdown, is my brother and my sisters, they are both salespeople, so they can't do face-to-face. And then I decided, you know what, you can sit and do nothing, or you can maybe try something, at least try something and build on something. And I started with this, and my brother was on my left leg and my father's on my right leg. And, before I can open my eyes, this business grew immensely. And I saw, you know, the changes in some people's lives, you know, and how this business affects people and how we're working together. And so I put in some structures, like I put on a Facebook group, so that all information and the necessary tools so that everyone has access to it. I also created the YouTube channel. So if anybody needs, you know, don't know where that links are, just let me know on the group, and then I will send it to you guys, with all the videos that will help you. Now, to start off with, I'm just going to quickly go through a few basics. To start off is, guys, you need to put up your hand and you need to take control of your own business. This is not an overnight rich make scheme. This is not a pyramid scheme. This is not a Ponzi scheme. It's a business on its own category. So if you think you're going to sit back and make any money, your C1 rewards will grow, and your C1 rewards will grow by 2.5 euros a week. All right. And if that is okay with you, then, you know, that's not a problem then. The only way how your C1 rewards will grow if you do not do anything to your business or want to grow it is by upgrading to a higher package. So, and, you know, you don't need to do 100 people. That I'm saying that, you know, every time. We had last week, Hanley Lombard talked, and she started last year with this business, and she at the moment I think has got 17 million rand in the bank account and 71 million rand worth of C1 rewards, and she's a President 3-star, and she had to borrow 2,000 rand to join the business, and she only sponsored 8 people. All right. And I promise you, she's got a huge network at the end of the day. So what is important is, when you start off, is know as much as you can about the business. One thing is that if you know the business and if you know what it's about, and you know all the tips and the strategies and the ins and the outs, you'll gain confidence when you talk to somebody about it. Because what happens is, when you do call somebody and say, listen, I've joined this new business. It's an online business, and you know, I want you know, do you need some more information? You know, and then the guy starts asking you, but okay, what's it about? You know, and then you start and say, oh, it's crowd one and this and that, and I said, but isn't it a Ponzi scheme? Isn't it a pyramid scheme? And then you would say, no, and you don't really know what to answer. So there's a lot of videos and upskilling material on the sites to help you to show you that why crowd one is not a pyramid scheme, why crowd one is not a Ponzi scheme, why crowd one is not a scam, and how crowd one can help you. So please, guys, if you put the videos on, I know, you know, not everybody's got all, you know, the airtime usually. Then there is some text files or PDF files that we can send as well. Let me know. But first of all, know your business. Know what's it about. You know, go log into your profile, because all the answers is when you log in and you go to about in your crowd one profile. It will take you to the website, and there's a lot of questions and answers there. But get familiarized. See where's your wallet, where's your account balance, what is your leg points, what's left and right, what is binary bonuses, what does it mean if I'm a team leader 1-star, things like that. And if you know that, then you know you've gained a lot already. So what's most important is, Andre Erasmus started, I think, about 6 months ago, and he created a strategy to help a lot of people in his team, and we are one of his legs far down below. So he got some strategies put up on paper and on a PDF, and what he said is that the first step you need to do is get 4 people. Just, you only need to get 4 people, all right? So if you get your 4 people in 2 weeks, you already get a bonus, the fear of loss bonus. They call it the FLL bonus. So what will happen is there's a timer that when you get activated, that starts going, tick down. And what happens is if you get 4 people in that time period, the crowd one will give you back 125 euros. So that's 2,500 Rand. Okay. So there already you get back your money that you bought into. Not just that, is when you have that 4 people, you help them with 4 people. I'm not saying you must put your 4 people underneath them. Is help them, So when you have your 4 people, help them get their 4 people, help those 4 people get their 4 people. And suddenly you'll really have momentum. So it's not about, I need about 10 or 12 partners to really make this work. Is one person can make a difference in your life. One person can have a connection of 1,000 people. So everyone is gold, if you know what I'm saying. And like I said, this business is about helping each other. That's why we have the groups, is that if anybody is in need or needs some answers, is to put it there. I won't know if you're struggling and if you're battling. Now, everyone is not the same. I do understand that. Everybody, it's not easy for everyone just to talk to other people or get other people, or, there's a lot of negativity outside. There's a lot of negative people. There's a lot of people that was scammed before. And I think in general, not a lot of people is very positive. So it's not an easy job, to call somebody up and say, listen, I just need 2,000 Rand or 99 euros and, get on board on this business. But I think there's a lot, if you understand the business and know the plus points, it is actually a very easy business to sell. And so yeah, what Andre said is the first step is your first 4. All right. Then how to approach your first 4 people is we have set WhatsApp messages. So WhatsApp is a very powerful tool. Also your social media, Facebook. So we have set templates what you can use that Andre said, if you use it just like that, don't change the text too much, don't go off the template. If you use it like that, the possibility to get somebody is very good. So has everyone's, do everyone have that AIV strategy PDF with the WhatsApps and the Facebook templates? Marge, Graham?
No, we're still new, so we haven't got that information yet.
Okay. So what I'll do is, I wonder if I can put it, I probably can upload it in this group, right? Okay. What I'll do is, you all are joined to the new group I've put, One for All and All for One, the Three Musketeers one, right? Okay, cool. So what I'll do is after this meeting, I'm going to put up some very, important messages. So videos that, I will send out. I will also say this is for anybody that wants to send out information to people they want to know, let know about this business. So there's 2 or 3 videos, and it's not too long, that explains Crowd One. And also there, what I'll put down there is a template that you can use on WhatsApp. So I'm going to share my screen quickly, just for you guys to give you an idea how the message looks. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So I've got Afrikaans and English. What's weergawe?
Dankie.
Okay. So you'll start off with, good day, how are you doing? I trust you are well. I thought about reaching out and sharing something with you today. I found this lockdown to be a blessing in disguise. I found a way to earn an honest living online, and in the past few days or weeks or months, I've made in the region of 2,000 euros. Now you can put in your own amount there. Depends on what you earn. At the end of the day, you don't need to lie about how much you got. If you were lucky enough to get into, got on board with the promotion, I mean, you started off with 2,000 Rand, and you were instantly you grew by 6,000 Rand. So that's a 200% increase already. So what you put here is basically what's the total you've made back. And now, even if it's 100 euros or 50 euros or 20 euros, that's something you made. As you grow your business, that will increase. All right. So I intend to build on that and grow my personal net worth even bigger. So I thought about you, and I was wondering if you would be in the looking zone at the moment with the current economy and the way things are going with the COVID-19 pandemic. I would love to share with you how I'm currently making anything between 100 euros and 200 euros every day. Again, this can be your own euros. All right. Let me know and let's talk about it. Now, and then, you'll put your name to that. So either, your friends will say, yes, so that sounds interesting. Tell me more about it. Or, what scam are you doing again, or whatever. But people will come back and say, okay, either give me more information. It's always, they found that by talking to somebody will, your chances on engagement is far higher than just sending information. But what I'll do is I will send you on that group. I will send some videos you can send to people that wants more information and don't want to talk right now. Otherwise, what will happen is if they say, no, yes, please, buddy, let's talk. And if you're confident enough that you know about the business enough and you have your story, because when I talk to somebody, I just tell my story. And what positive things Crowd1 has brought me. So either you can call the person then and then explain to them, or send them material, or if you're really battling and you're still a beginner, you can ask me, Richard or Johan, and we will call the persons for you and tell them, what happened, how did Crowd1 change our lives. So that's the English version, and then we also have an Afrikaans version. So I'll put both on the group after this meeting. And then what you'll have is, it's very important. Facebook is very powerful, but you need to engage right with it. So with Facebook, you'll have what they say a very first Facebook post where you introduce yourself and you say, listen, I've joined a new online company for 99 euros and I'm going to try it out and I'll keep you guys updated. So one of the powerful things we need to bring in is curiosity. If you can, people is curious, but if you say too much, then usually they would go and, if you put anything there in the beginning, okay, this is Crowd1. First of all, I know there's a lot of people, and that's normal, as they will go and Google what is Crowd1, and they will come upon so many fake news and this is a scam and this is a pyramid scheme and it's banned in Namibia and it's banned there. So and you don't want that, So you'll start with your very first Facebook post. Then you'll have a weekly update where you'll say, okay, I'm in for a week now. This is what I've made in my bank account, and this is what I made in my C1 rewards. Because weekly, your C1 rewards is going to grow, even if you have no new partners in it. So it's going to grow by 2.5 every Wednesday. Oh, by the way, that's tomorrow. Remember to claim your C1 rewards, guys. So when you log in, when you go to your account balance, you'll see there will be a button that says claim C1 rewards. And then you click on it, and then it will go to your C1 rewards and add it to your total. Now, the more people you partnered with, the higher your C1 rewards weekly will become. So it will start off with 2.5 euros, and then it will double almost every time you gain a new person or new member or new partner in your business. I'm at the moment, I have personally sponsored about 12 people, and my weekly euros is 250 euros a week I have. So that's about 20,000 Rand a month. So what you'll do is you'll have a weekly profile. Also then, Facebook's got a powerful algorithm. So the more you tag people in, and the more it's, your post is commented on, the more it will appear on your friends' news feeds. So what we do is that we'll do a weekly update, and then I'll tag like my dad and Richard and Johan and everyone I know that has joined Crowd One, and if I'm friends with them on Facebook, I will tag them because they will go and write positive comments on my post, and also they will like it. And when you do that, suddenly your posts will be more frequently and higher up on your friends' Facebook posts. And people are curious, they will check it out and say, okay, you're doing something. I see now week 1, and then you come back. And I said, you shouldn't just do Crowd One the whole time. Tell a story. Put some personal photos in, do your jokes or whatever. It shouldn't be just Crowd One, Crowd One, Crowd One. Okay, it needs to be personal. Also, then grow your Facebook community, because you know what? At the stage, I've deleted a lot of Facebook friends. I just wanted a small group, and true friends needs to be on my Facebook. And now I think like 3 or 4 people per day. I'm expanding. So you've got that section where it says you might know this person or you might know that person. Is add them, but people. Get more and more and more friends, because that will grow your database at the end of the day. So you can still see my screen, right? So now here's what Andre did with his first post. Is very important to add a C1 photo of yourself to the post, because that means it's personal. It's not just an advertisement that's going around. It's you. So he said, wow, super excited. I just bought a share package of 99 euros. Instantly got shares valued at 299 euros. Instant 200% growth on my investment. Online business is the way to go. I realize, especially with today's global crisis, potentially earning in euros while you sleep. This company is one of the fastest growing online companies. Let's see what happens within a week. And that is so true. I think at the moment, every 5 seconds, somebody in the world is joining. Crowd One is expanding at a rate it's incredible. And also, what I like here now is when I was driving this afternoon, if you download the app on your mobile phone, so when there's money going into your wallet, it makes this very exciting, nice tune, like money coins that's dropping on the on the floor. It's like ting. And I was driving, and while I was driving, my wallet just go crazy, ting, ting. And so while I'm driving, I was earning money, and that is true. Also, when I think it was last week, I was at a braai at my home. And while I was braaiing, I made on a Saturday about 8,000 Rand in a question of 2 hours. So yes, people, if you put some time in, if you put some work into this, it really works. You really do make money. So I know, but if, this last night, they paid out residual income and a quarterly dividend payout. So it wasn't that much as people thought. There was high expectations on, what it should be. And a lot of people were very negative after the payouts. And then Andy also put a message there to say, and I was talking to Karine this morning, and, we said together is that, if this company is a year old, is I would have been suspicious if, there's 6 million people, and if there were huge payouts, I would really be suspicious by where do they get that money. So the thing is with this company is it's still young, they're growing, there's more products coming on board. They said, please guys, get get everybody on before the end of July, the 4th of July. So there's definitely big things coming. And like I said, I'm in this for the long run. I'm not I'm not just want to make my money overnight and disappear. Because I want to build this business, and I want to build an empire. And I want the same for everyone. I really, there's a lot of people that needs this. I've met new friends. I met Uncle Kobus, that's kept me very busy with all the questions. So, and there's so many people, that I've started with to communicate. And when I say the one door closes, another door opens. So I've got passion to this business, and I know you can make money. And like I said, I'm in this for 6 weeks. I've already made 40,000 rand. And that's just in my bank account. That's not my C1 rewards. So there's really money to be made. If you're going to sit back and, just do nothing, then you'll have your 2.5 euros a week. But if you're really going to put in some effort and build this business with us, and then I promise you won't look back. All right. So I would say your most important is to get your 4 people in. Use the WhatsApp templates. I'm going to post that on the group, and do your first Facebook post, and there's also a template there, and I'll also put that on the group. And like I said, if there's any information needed, I'm there. You can ask Uncle Kobus. Sometimes I do sleep for 2 hours, but you can ask me anytime something. I promise you, me, Hannes, or Richard, somebody will come back to you and help you. We are there for each other, and we're a very active team. I think you guys know that WhatsApp group is busy. I'm trying to keep it to the minimum of Crowd One information, but yeah, we're here for each other. And like I said, please raise your hand if you need anything. If you say, Gerrit, okay, I don't get this, give me a shout, and if I have some time, I'll give you a call and say, all right, let me explain to you how the leg points work. Let me explain to you how you do this. So we really, the leaders are there for you guys. And people, this is not that hard. It's you're not buying a house. It's 2,000 rand. It was like a while back 2 bottles of brandies. So I said, what do you have to lose? If there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, why not taking it? So yeah, thank you for tonight. I'm going to stop now. No, I'm not sure how many time I'm going to get the new Zoom package, I think, because to have more time with everyone. But like I said, this will be every Tuesday. We're going to have Thursdays. I'm going to bring in this prospect Zoom meeting as well. But I'll first ask on the group what's the, if everyone would like something like that. And yeah, that is from me. Is there any questions?
No questions from my side.
Shane, those people you asked me to contact, right? Do I contact them through your email?
That's it, yeah.
Okay, great stuff. Okay, Uncle Kobus, you asked, 100% Shane, no problem. Uncle Kobus, you asked that Marcel wants to either upgrade to, is he on a white package at the moment?
Yeah.
Okay, so either then he wants to upgrade to gold, or you said maybe use it to sponsor somebody. Now, the thing between the two is that there's no right or wrong. If he upgrades to gold, his crowd one rewards will increase. Okay, so his monthly and quarterly residual will increase, and also at the end of the day, I think on gold you will gain. If you have 12 people in your line, you would receive 250 euros a week. All right, that weekly C1 rewards. Now, the other thing is, if he helps someone with that and say, okay, I want to help a person that needs to join, but doesn't have the finance for it, that person can bring him in maybe 200 people, maybe 10, maybe nothing. So you need to say, there's no right or wrong. It's I personally, what I did is I first helped others. I first got my line, sponsored somebody, and then I upgraded to a higher package. If he's already if his streamline is very active and busy, then by all means he can upgrade to gold. But if he's battling with momentum on some of the legs, I would rather use that to get momentum going again.
Some of the legs, but who?
Okay, I think it's about because you can pick up 5 people with the 500 euros.
Exactly.
And that can be maybe a much bigger
exactly at the end of the day.
business than just to upgrade. Okay, I'll tell him that.
Hoe moet jy die mense aansluit? Op elke been.
Iemand het ons gesê. Okay.
Questions? Uncle Kobus, your wife had a question there.
She's asked, how is the best way to get your 2 legs balanced? Because on at that stage, the one leg, the right leg is 0, the left one is 6.5 something.
All right. So it's a very good problem to have when your one leg is running away. Okay. So when your one leg is running away, it means there's a lot of momentum in there. And you'll see your potential bonus increases. Now, the potential bonus is, it says that if your weaker leg catches or equals your stronger leg, that is the amount of euros you'll receive in your wallet. All right. So what's nice about the one leg that's running away is that you don't need to focus that hard on that leg, but then you need to focus on your weaker leg to get some momentum back in there. So either then put in some people or work with the people that's in that leg and say, listen, is there something wrong there? How can I help you? Do I need to phone somebody for you? Is it a bad time in your life? It's just, find out what's happening with the other leg, yes, then what I usually do is I will go out and see if I can get some new prospects, and I'll breathe some new life into that leg. And like I said, one person can make the difference in either. So you don't need to be afraid that if one leg just runs, then just concentrate on the weaker leg. Does that answer your question, Uncle Kobus?
Yeah, I think so. Thank you.
Before you sign off, where on Facebook must I go?
Sorry, Shane, just repeat that.
Where on Facebook must I go?
Oh, let me. Sorry, I just want to get the number. I think I posted it there. Can I quickly put the link on this chat?
Yes, yeah, or you can friend me on Facebook as well if you want.
Okay. Oh, here's the YouTube channel. And just want to go to the chat. So Shane, there's the YouTube channel, and here is the Facebook group.
I'm looking at you, not your screen.
Oh, I've put it. I've put it on the chat for you.
Okay, cool. I appreciate that.
I'll post it again on the group as well. All right. But
okay,
yeah,
thank you.
On the Facebook, it's nice. I mean, there's all the videos is there. We sometimes there's a discussion. If there's latest news, I also put it on there. On the YouTube channel, why I put a YouTube channel is to have a centralized media server, more or less, where you can get all the media or videos if you need to, if you want to post it. All right.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Any more questions?